Hello.
Yes, it's 9 a.m. 9 in the morning.
Unfortunately, my sister can't join, but we're here waiting
You
for
don't have to
the
be.
host.
Yeah.
We're waiting for the host to show up. I guess we could. You know what? Okay, you know what? We could be good host if we just wait by.
Let
Oh
me
wait,
pull up my
unless.
chat first. Chill.
Look, all right. You're gonna have to deal with me.
Yeah, let's just be nice and. Yep.
Yeah, we just wait. Did you did you do this redstone
Yeah.
underneath as well? What is this supposed to be? It's like intruder
Our.
alert?
It's alarm system.
Intruder alert.
I'm probably gonna connect it down to the other hallways down here and stuff. But then if I make
Hmm.
more, I'm gonna have to make a way to turn them off.
Uh, I mean, if you want to, if you want to mute the sound, you can just waterlog the sensor so
Yeah.
it doesn't make the sound. Mm-hmm. Wait. Okay, it
Yes, the
works.
carpet blocks it because it's wool.
Yeah, it's wool. I thought it didn't for a moment, but it's like, oh, okay, it is carpet.
Oh yeah, we can just sit down. I sit on our
Just
wall.
sit,
Why do
just
my
sit
legs
right
do that? I
next.
can't sit forward. Help.
Yeah, it's real awkward.
The earliest that I have ever gone live. Besides, oh, I get cold here.
Oh, right. the, the thing.
No, also my mom, I have her on my Twitch, so she just got a notification that
Uh,
I'm live at 9 in the morning. Yay!
see. So, how are we gonna get him? So, how are we gonna get them, the host over here, or does the host already know where to?
I mean, I showed him yesterday a bit of the base, and he kind of just appeared out of thin air. So I
What?
don't really know.
Okay,
I was just
okay,
spacing out, and then he kind of was just there.
okay.
So I just heard a
Sounds
hello,
about right.
and I was like, huh?
Sounds about right.
Oh, gosh, my pockets are such a mess right now. So I went to sleep and didn't organize anything. I'm so done.
It's okay. I don't think the host will be checking our pockets anytime soon.
Yeah, let me just reach into your pockets.
Can you actually reach into my pockets?
No.
Ah, okay. Do 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 do. Do 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 do
My ears are ringing.
do. Oh, give it a bit of time.
No, it happens all the time. I have like tinnitus. It's bad.
Hmm. Hmm.
It's weird though, because it sometimes gets worse and sometimes it's better. So, I don't know.
Gotcha. So wait, all right, hang on. Let's just go through the list real quick. I have it up right here. Hang on.
Oh, me and Jay did this. What? Who's that? Me and Farron did that yesterday.
You and what?
Me and Farron did that yesterday. Went through the list. But wait, I'll go through it with you
Oh,
again.
okay. Just in case. All right. Meeting room check,
Hmm.
farms check, storage check, defense, yeah, check.
I would count the
Life.
skulk as and the alarm system as well as the two iron golems we have in the village as our defense.
Yeah, I guess so. And then any secret is something out of 10. Okay, yeah. Should be fine.
I can't remember if I closed the door in the library.
Yeah, you did.
Well, I'm making sure. I did close it. Okay, we're fine. Making
Yeah, you're good.
extra
You're good.
sure.
You're good.
The only place that I'm worried about is the second floor of the library because it's not finished and I was leaving it for Mallory,
Uh,
but he
that's
just
fine.
won't go up there.
There'll be more room for what you call it, expansion.
Hmm.
Per se. It's early days.
I kind of want to pull up Sugar Stream. The last time I
Oh,
did this
that.
is when, huh?
All right, give me a moment. I need to use the bathroom.
Hmm. Hi, Sean. Okay, I'll tell him. I'll tell him when he pulls up. Just quickly grab that from my chat. I have the urge to put it in images and screenshots, but I won't.
All right, I'm back.
The voices are being funny.
The voices are being funny.
Yeah, the voices.
What do you mean? What are the voices
The
saying?
voices are telling me to tell fentanyl things.
Whoa, okay. I don't know who's in your voices, but man.
I put like in chit chat.
Wait, freaking goodness me.
The voices are being funny. If we can get Pinky on, I think that'd be great.
It
Please.
would, but I think it's right now it'd be like 1 in the morning for her, so
Really?
yeah.
Are they also like I don't know what time zone they're in.
Australia. Woo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I won't ping Pinky then.
because I think.
I was
Wait, wait, hang on. How is she? No, wait. Let me just message. Are you gonna be on, or is it too late that you need sleep? Need sleep. Are you gonna be on, or is it too late that you need sleep?
yeah, I was just talking about this with Jay yesterday. I was
Mm-hmm.
like, it's gonna be super early in the morning because Cal's British.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, no, he'll wait. Guess who was right, Jay?
Psych.
Yeah, it's 2 in the afternoon for you, Sean.
Do you think Blood might will receive negative points for not receiving their host?
I don't know. The voices say
It
that they
feels
all
that.
have jobs and they can't be on and playing Minecraft all day.
Oh.
That's the voices are telling me that.
Ah. Well, I'm sure that at least be someone there to.
Well, I mean, I would do the nice thing and take forever during our tour, so then, they could have time to be awake and ready, but we're not gonna do that.
Well,
So,
I mean, we want to make sure we take our time in getting our host.
yeah, how do
Uh,
you how do you want to do it? Do you want which way do you want to start? Like down there or do you
uh,
want to I think we
I
bring him
feel,
this way, show him everything over here, go through the living quarters, the kitchen, go room
and
back and
then
forth,
and then we go through,
and
and
then
then we go through.
end in the secret room.
Mm. Uh, is your room already? Have you already moved in, per se?
I have 2 cats, a bed, and 5 shulker boxes.
Nice. I guess we can just say it's still early days and we're all moving into our quarters.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, I'm pretty sure you guys don't have anything either.
Yeah, yeah. I still need to move the beds over, unless we just make beds from here. We do have the daycare.
Yeah, he actually decorated that himself, so
Hmm.
I have to keep that how it is.
Nice.
I gotta set my status. Been 15 minute, 50 minute. You having fun?
Hmm?
You having fun there?
Yeah. Well, we gotta pass the time somehow.
I mean, I would like to pass the time by doing storage organizing and other things, but I don't want to be not here when he
I mean,
arrives.
you can do that while I just wait, and then I'll just let you know if the host ever arrives.
Oh, what if he appears to me instead of you, like you did before?
Why? Well, first of all, how are you so sure that the host would just appear next to you instead of here?
I don't know. He did it last time. I was in the map room when he did it,
Uh,
and he just appeared.
uh,
I.
huh.
That's why I'm like I don't want to be anywhere but here.
Okay. Not usually. Haven't met the host yet, so it's gonna be interesting.
He seems okay. Not okay, but he seems nice and
All right.
at least easy to talk to.
Okay. Well, at the very least, at, well, at the very least, out of the three of us, Grandma, Echo, and I'm usually sent to go talk for things, because usually when Echo is here, she usually just stares at people.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mhm. Mhm.
Could pass the button back and forth.
I'm gonna do it from a bit further. Eh.
I have two buttons on me. Hold on.
Wait. Now I gotta pass that one over.
No, we play games. Hey.
Now you got both of the buttons.
No, I don't. Oh, they like
Why
combine in
they just
midair.
keep colliding? They just keep colliding. Oh, now I got both of them.
Maybe one person passes it under, one person passes it over.
Yeah.
There we go. We figured it out.
We got the techers.
What does Greylaw do to pass the time? Pass the. Oh,
Oh, oh.
we were doing so good.
Yeah. Oh, it collided again
It's
midair.
like if we throw them at the same time, because you throw it up and I throw it down, there's like a middle point where they'll both be in
Right.
there. It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yay. Us constantly setting off the alarm. You can just hear it. Hey, at least I know it works.
Mm-hmm. We're just giving it the good old stress test.
Mm-hmm.
So, how'd you get here in the games in the first place?
How do I get here?
Yeah.
We all got teleported.
Right. Do you know what? I think what I was meant to ask was, what you do before the games?
I mean, I live with my family, but I mean, if you mean how I like found out that I'd be in them,
Mm-hmm.
I was
Mm-hmm.
visiting my friend's grave, and when I walked back into the main building, my token started going off.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
No, it's okay. Funny enough, he actually played in the games. That's how he died. So I guess it was kind
Oh,
of
he
a
died in the
sign.
games.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Do you have a trade, or
A, a trade?
do you did you do anything before other than just live with your family?
Oh, like a job. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I always trained with my father mostly. If it's anything that I actually, sorry, words are not coming to me.
Mm-hmm.
Something that I actually enjoyed doing. It was just doing training and stuff with my dad.
Training.
Yeah, fighting,
What does he? Oh,
athletics,
fighting. Ah,
parkour, stuff like that,
nice.
movement things. Cause I don't know, games mean a lot to everybody, at least in my area. So
Mm-hmm.
we were always just
Well,
constantly ready for it.
yeah. Well, Grandma has participated in the games before, and she's still here.
Hmm.
There must be a reason.
What about you?
Well, I mostly live with with my sister Echo. We both have a well history of blood on our hands.
Mm.
Echo has her own way. I have my own way. Echo chooses fire, while I choose uh, steel.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Does she help
Although,
you? I mean, like make, because I assume steel is weapons and physical stuff like that.
well,
Um,
I s- well, I sort of took the trade as something to learn on the side,
mm,
because if you want to get closer with your weapons, you gotta make them first.
yeah.
So,
I was
mm-hmm.
just gonna say, does she? I mean, does she help you like feel the fire for it? You know, as you're
Mm?
forging weapons.
Mm, sometimes, yeah. Although I would say that she is slightly better at this whole murderous thing.
Seems like it.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh.
keeps colliding midair.
Yay. Oh.
Relos? Oh, okay. Getting. Hang on, I got both the buttons. Are you ready?
You want to respond or I can?
You can respond. Oh, okay. Okay, just show them around, and yeah, it'll be
Yeah.
fine.
I already got a kind of, what's the word? I can't think of words.
An introduction.
Kind of. I mean, I got to kind of do it yesterday, so I'm ready.
Oh, you practiced it.
Yeah,
Okay,
practice. That's the
cool.
word.
Right, got it.
Oh.
Meet me on your main.
Oh,
Oh,
so
okay.
this one. I assume it means where the waystone is, or does he mean the big mountain?
Well, he said the main island, so it has to be right here, doesn't it?
Oh, great.
Come here.
Ah,
Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh,
I mean, I assume it's this.
yeah.
The only other thing I can think of is the giant one with the mountain.
I mean, well, we spawned here, so
Yeah.
I would assume that this is technically our main island.
Because, I mean, it's harder to decide between for us or the other factions because the other factions have one giant island, and then
Ah,
there's, at least for Bloodmight, there's a couple other desert-ish islands, but we have a kind of a whole corner of the map with multiple islands that are all covered in snow. So it's,
well, I would think that the main island is where we first come into, so I
yeah, it's
guess
where the waystone is.
they would say here. Do we let them know that
Yeah, I mean, we're
we
here.
are on the island?
This hole, I didn't think about filling this hole.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do something about that eventually. And also some of these trees.
Yeah.
Also, the fact that so much of this snow has already grown, that is causing the trees to not grow, is definitely something. What? Oh,
I'm just gonna.
hang on. Uh, there we go. Oh, this tree grew right in front of me.
One of them grew on top of me while we were fighting the phantom.
Ah, what are the chances?
There. Now it's fine.
Mm-hmm. Where?
I knew it was
Where?
the other one.
What do you mean?
Like,
Which one?
I knew it would be this island.
This one over there.
I don't know.
Wait,
I can just say the waystone. We could just stay here.
I
The
guess so.
waystone?
Yeah.
Our waystone?
Mm-hmm.
Like unless he
You know, when
actually.
you said, you know, when you said that the host would just came to you yesterday, I'm kind of curious why they didn't, and they're not doing that right now.
Maybe formalities. I don't really know.
I, I guess so. Yeah.
There's a certain system that he has to do
Right.
follow.
Right. Right.
The ghost.
Oh, it's a ghost. Oh, it's a ghost. Hmm. Hang on.
Should one of us go and check that other island?
I. Hmm. Do I have my? No, I
Oh,
don't even have my
see?
spyglass. Oh, never mind. They're already here.
I must say, I'm not impressed with how long this took me to find.
Well, you did say the main island, and
Yeah, this
this
is
was
where
the
This
first
is
island we spawned on.
this is where our
if
waystone
this-
has always been.
If you consider this your main island, then fine. Right. It's your inspection day. It's Judgment Day. Now, I visited yesterday and I was impressed with what I've seen. I hope you could expand on that.
Oh, of course. How shall we refer to you as?
You may call me Fennel, Fentanyl, or Host.
All right. Gotcha. Sounds good. So, shall we? Shall we show him around?
We have our
Yeah.
own waystone into the base. But
I
Will that
believe
be a
I
problem?
have that waystone.
all right.
Is there an entrance to the base that I should have seen?
No, this is the entrance. It's only accessible by Greylaws. And yourself,
Understandable.
obviously.
And
Understandable.
right underneath, you would already hear our first feature, an alarm system.
Oh, I see. I hear.
Mm-hmm. So you can hear. So as soon as anybody comes through, there will be a noise that you will hear of bells on the other side of the corridor, just to notify anyone around the area whether there's anyone that's coming in and out of the base.
And what defenses do you have?
Well, besides
Well,
it
we do.
being completely secret and the alarm system, we have iron golems that are naturally with the villagers, as well as just the cave systems around here are also filled with natural materials instead of the building materials. So if anyone does come snooping, it won't be obvious that there's a base here.
Right. Okay. You may begin the tour if you wish.
All right, we're
Alright,
gonna start this
shall
way,
we say-
which is our farms and our villagers. So, going through this hall, you're able to clearly see all of our farms, every type of crop that we have, as well as 3 groups of animals: cows, sheep, and chickens. At the back there, as
As
well
you
as
know,
our.
as you know, we treat our livestock with the utmost respect.
Yes. I'm glad to hear it.
Here's where the alarms are set. As well as the villager situation that you were concerned about. They all have beds, they all have lanterns, and bigger rooms than before. Both levels.
Yeah, yeah, they all have living quarters of their own.
This is better than what I saw before. Did you manage to tame those cats?
Yes, I did. They're both in my room.
Okay.
Even I got a cat.
Oh,
There's
good.
been quite a number of cats actually. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know how to make their way down here, but yeah, they somehow end up here.
You've seen the daycare, even yesterday. I don't think we want to open that door.
Yes, I'm the one that decorated it.
Mhm. Everything else is pretty much the same. We plan to move the enchantment table to the library at some point, which you have yet to see, which you'll see today. And storage will also be moved to our new storage hall as well.
Mm-hmm.
Ezio, is there anything else over here that you know of?
Not at the moment. I guess we can move over to the living quarters.
Okay.
Which is people are still. It's early days. People are still moving into their new living quarters.
Yeah. Still have a few late teleporters, but the main outline of the area is complete.
Mm-hmm. It's long enough that if there are any intruders, who will be able to defend it just fine.
Yeah. We'll start. So over here is our leader's room, which is your grandma. I don't know if we want to go in,
Grandma
but
Tai. Yeah, that's Grandma Tai Tai's room. Mm-hmm.
there is yours and your sister's
It's
room.
mine and Echo's room.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Right here.
I'm curious, is everyone related to Tai Tai in this faction?
No.
No, it's just me and Echo.
Yeah.
Funny how fate works.
Yeah.
Over here is my room, which if you want to see the cats, I'm fine with you going in. Kids. Cats. It's a bit barren at the moment.
I'm more of a dog person myself, but I can appreciate cats.
The rest of the rooms are currently vacant besides one that belongs to Farron. But we do have, I believe, around 10 outlined for people. The one at the end of this hall is Farron's room.
And you have a pantry.
Yes.
Yeah, we got a nice little pantry. Just to relax. Or
Which is also right next to the kitchen.
or it
So
gets... Mm-hmm. By the way, are you hungry by any chance? Are you in need of anything? Any refreshments?
I'm okay, thank you.
Alright.
I appreciate the offer. Are you into baking by chance?
some of us are, like Farron. I've tried baking as well, so.
I know that yes.
Next
So
is
if
our
you walk
dining
this
room.
way, is our dining... Is this also the meeting room?
No.
Technically, it's also meet...
Kind of. If we
yeah,
want to
so-
have a big meeting with the whole faction, yes. But
Yeah, so this counts as dining and also meeting. We got a nice little fireplace. Because sometimes it can get a little bit chilly.
a little. It's always cold down here. We have a
Well,
fireplace in every
well,
room.
some of us are usually alright with the cold and
Fair.
well, mm-hmm.
But yeah, we are planning a banquet at some point soon. But in here, this is where you actually found me yesterday, but we did fix it up. So it's kind of a smaller meeting room in case Tai Tai wants to have individual meetings with us.
Oh, you can fly.
Yeah,
Okay,
he can just do
that's,
that.
Okay.
I am the most powerful being in this world. Of course I can fly.
Well,
But yeah,
okay.
since you were here yesterday, the room has been decorated as well as just kind of fixed up and made kind of homey.
I am very impressed with this room. And like I said to you yesterday, you'll get rewarded for this room. Additional to the points I was giving you anyway.
Thank you.
Just mainly because this room is useful. Not to you, but to the Nightfields. And you might have not intended it that way. However, like I said, fate is funny. It's good to see that every single island has been documented and accounted for.
Yeah, we have quite the travelers here.
And you guys are lucky being the only faction to reside in a corner.
Mm-hmm.
So you have the edge of the border to work with. The rest of the factions aren't so lucky.
And they picked their
Well, I
areas
guess.
first. We are actually the last to choose.
Yeah, technically, yeah.
No one wanted the
Yeah,
blizzard,
'cause-
and it's the best.
Well, fate can be funny sometimes.
Isn't it my understanding that Greylords went to the desert originally?
We thought it was still open for a second, but when we got there, there were people there, so we had to move.
Yeah, Bloodmite was already there when we thought of going to the desert. So knowing that they came in second per se, we decided to vacate and come to the cold.
Surely that would have been a better idea, though, since they have to worry about the heat constantly.
I know, I've heard how bad the heat is.
Is it bad?
Mm-hmm. It's so much harder to cool off than it is to heat up, because the oceans surrounding the desert, they're warm oceans, so even just jumping in the water, it doesn't cool you off at all.
Oh, okay. Well, that is something to note about the arena. Right, so shall we continue?
Yeah, we're
Yes,
okay to move
please.
on if you are.
If the host is ready. Yep.
I'm just gonna close it behind you. Oh. Across the hall we have the lounge, which hasn't really changed much since yesterday. It's pretty much finished.
Putting up some nice paintings. We can all just relax. This is basically our sit down and chill area. If we
Yeah.
want to have small talk or just discuss things
Yeah.
through.
Nothing important like the meeting room or anything.
Tai Tai makes really good tea, and so sometimes we'd enjoy it here.
Mm-hmm. This does look cozy.
Really is. After you.
We're getting towards our last 3-ish rooms, so in here we have our completed storage hall that I mentioned earlier.
So this is where we're going to be storing all the blocks or any other materials there is, and in here is the start of a blacksmithery, where a lot of our weapons or armor is going to be forged right here. Got the fires all set up in the forge, and we've been experimenting a little bit here with some weapons.
I see.
So, yeah, so far early days here in the forge. So it's quite a lot, because you always need more storage than you would expect.
Yeah. Always need more than you think.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have that problem personally, but...
Next I will show you our library, which I was saving until today to show you. Because it also holds something very important. If you would stand right about here and face that way. This is where our secret room is.
Oh.
As well as our room dedicated to Nightfield.
So this is the room dedicated to Nightfield?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's a room and also a secret.
So if we ever need to contact you, like you said, we're able to do it through this room, and it's confidential as well.
Yes. Should you need us, for whatever reason, you can leave a message, an offering of any kind, and we will respond via being in person or via a book. Any meetings dedicated from Nightfields to you will be hosted here.
Gotcha. Are there any preferences in the offerings?
Whatever you think would impress us.
Right. Okay.
Well, I'm good.
We will always respond to blood points.
Hmm.
However, we know that blood points are very hard to come by.
They are, definitely. Seeing as we sort of, well, the
Have minus 10 points.
yeah,
Yeah.
the bloodlust definitely came into favor, especially when the guy when the guy in the suit pushed my grandma off the edge.
Well, she survived, didn't she?
Barely.
Oh, yeah, barely, but still.
Okay.
Right.
Just know anything like that happens again, there will be consequences. There's a troll up here.
Oh. Another
Someone
one for the
escaped
daycare.
Nope, he's not name tagged.
Well, we can bring him and we can name him. Keep him safe.
Okay, I'll go grab the door then.
No,
If
we
you're
don't
gonna-
have to now.
Yeah? Alright.
Do you want to?
So,
I mean, this is just Tai Tai's witchery area. It's not
yeah.
really anything complete or special. It's really
Mhm.
kind of
There's just more
her
crops
area.
here. Yeah, Tai
As well as
Tai's
her altar.
expanding. Yeah, Tai Tai's expanding here and there. I'm not too sure what else. She's experimenting with a few things here and there, but that's just normal grandma.
Mhm.
You know, for an old woman, she is, she's working very hard.
I mean, she won the games before for Greyloss, so she has.
That's where I remember her from.
She definitely knows a thing or two about surviving and winning.
I might need to schedule a meeting with Tai Tai. If she's played the games before, she knows way too much about them.
She did mention that the games usually change here and there, so it probably won't be the same as when she competed in it.
Still, I would still like to arrange a meeting with myself, my sister, and her. Whilst we were
Right.
not the hosts of those Endeavor games, we'd still like to know a bit more.
We can
Do the
notify
hosts?
her of that whenever we
Yeah,
see her
we'll
next
notify
time.
her of that. Do the hosts usually just change after every games?
No.
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 I see.
Hosts change upon death of the next of kin, or the kin that was before. It's a
Okay.
generational family. Once one
Oh.
generation dies, the next one takes over.
Okay.
It's a good system to have.
Gotcha. Mm-hmm.
Myself and my sister are direct descendants of the first Nightfield.
Wow.
And our family
after-
ties back generations.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Exactly.
So, that's everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is the tour of the base.
Everything we've got.
It's lovely. I would like to see more defense. I understand that only Greylaws can access this base. However, it's quite easy to stumble upon stone bricks and think this is a stronghold whilst mining. Because whilst you have limits on where you can build within your factions, there are no limits to where you can mine. And I'd hate to see someone mining, thinking this is a stronghold, and raiding you. While stealing is a no-no, it's still plausible that that could happen.
Right.
So defenses is everything. Whilst your defense of a doorbell is a good idea to alert you guys. And the iron golems will not attack unless they are provoked.
Mm-hmm.
Just be extra cautious. You don't know who's in these games.
That is true. That is true.
Whilst it's easy for me to get in here, who knows? But other than that, the base is lovely, and I will mark your points accordingly. Keep an eye on the air mail or the bird mail to see how many points you will receive. It will be in the same place I left your points the last time.
Sounds good.
Is there anything you both want to ask of me before I go?
Do we know when the next challenge will be, or will it just be posted as normal?
It will be posted as normal.
All right. Sounds good.
The next challenge will be fun. Well, that's me saying that. I always find these things fun. Might not be fun for you, but it definitely will be fun for me.
Well, whatever it is, we'll keep the faction winning as it already has.
Mm-hmm.
You say that whilst being in last place. Ezio.
It's not how. Well, it's not how you start. It's how you finish.
True. The last Endeavor games you did snipe the win from Blood Mites.
Have quite the history of the faction.
Indeed.
Yep.
And
we'll do our best to honor.
It was Greylaw's idea to start the Endeavor games in the first place.
Yeah. And we shall continue to honor that.
I'm glad to hear it. Now, I must take my leave, where I have to visit Blood Mites now.
All right. Safe travels then.
Thank you. I hope to see you interact with Adeline Nightkey at some point in your lives.
All right.
Well, whenever. Well, they're always welcome here. And we'll be here to receive them whenever.
Perfect. Take care.
Likewise. And I don't think they heard that. Well, that went pretty well, didn't
Yeah.
it?
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, I wasn't able to get defenses. I kept asking people what to do, and
I mean, you would think that because we're all somewhat trained in combat, we'd be able to defend ourselves.
we are the defense. But then, I mean, don't mean to play devil's advocate, but what do we do when no one's here?
That is true. That is true. We could probably make up fake ones. Make up fake rooms around.
Maybe, yeah, we could make like fake rooms, and then when they walk in, it's traps and stuff.
Yeah, probably. We could
Works
do
for
that.
me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Something.
Why are you staring at me like that?
Can I get that better? Can I get that better?
You can't just.
Yes, I can. Cal said I could. Out of character. Cal said I could. He was gonna give me a better pattern. You can look at it in the chat. I want that better pattern.
So do I just walk in? Do I just walk in while you open the door? Oh. All right.
Beware.
Hello. You lads have a new friend.
I gotta name the new ones.
How do you how do you come up with the names? Orbo Gong, Global Snob, Nimbleflord, Sniggles Goot, Milbleflorb.
Milbleflorb and Nimbleflorb are brothers. I decided.
Gotcha. All right. You go first.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't get out. Milbleflor is guarding the door.
You're stuck. You're trapped.
Not anymore. I'm out. Freedom.
Okay, give me 2 letters.
Uh. Q.
And another letter.
Uh. W.
Okay, where's the unnamed one?
Uh. uh where?
Quinto Willems.
Hey. Quinto Williams.
That's
we're
how
gonna
I
have to
come up with
expand.
names.
We're gonna have to expand it at some point. Oh no!
Yang, get back
Get
in
in.
here. Come on.
Get in. Get in.
It's fine. Oh, there we go.
All right,
So yeah,
wait.
you
I'll get up.
leave.
Okay. We're gonna have to expand it at some point.
Yeah. Also, right at the end there, Sean in my chat said, "You mean to tell me Greylaws are technically nepo babies?" No.
Well, again, as they say, the fates can be a little bit silly sometimes.
A little silly.
Okay,
It was a
okay,
little
maybe a little
funny.
bit more than.
It's a little funny. It was the phrase. But hopefully,
Right, I guess.
huh?
Yeah, go on.
Hopefully, I'm still out of character. Hopefully, I got the Nightfield room right because the only thing I could think of, because it was like, Jay asked Adrift like if there was anything about like what their like thing could be, and all she said was it's been hinted at. So hello.
Slime chunk. Slime chunk.
My babies.
The babies. And you just slice them all. Oh yeah, go on. were saying?
So the only thing I could think of was Skull because that's what was used for the clues and for the main book. So
Well, if the host, what's your name, Fentanyl, said it's all right, then I
Mr.
guess
the Fent.
Mr. Fen. Here.
But I'm so glad that this room went over well. This took 10 years off my life.
Hmm. Yeah. Which one are you excited to explore, though?
What do you mean?
Well, technically, you've been to all of them.
Kind of. Most of these islands I can just take a boat around and get, because if you don't have shaders on, well, maybe if you do have shaders on, you can see it too, kind of. But the maps have different, like, you can see which maps are where. So some of them, if they have water in them, I can just be in the middle in the water and be in my boat, so I don't have to technically walk on any of the islands.
Right.
But some of them, like this volcano down here, just completely out of character. Someone from Blood Might was like, let me just escort you to walk across it so that I can get all the maps. Completely out of character, though. I was just like, bro, I just need the map, bro. Please.
Yeah, I just need the map. I don't need to see where you all are, but yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, yeah, you can just see everything. Kind of. I chose the biggest scale of maps, so it's as detailed as possible.
Yeah, figured.
I'm gonna stay on until I get that banner pattern. I'm making banners.
Do you think? I don't think Blood Might. I don't think Blood Might has any. How'd you say? Have any people to actually show.
Yeah, none of
show
them
the
are
base
awake.
around. Yeah.
I mean, he can come back and hang out with us if he wants.
I guess we could put the kettle on, you know, although I'm not the best in terms of cooking, I technically just burnt down the kitchen one point.
Oh.
But yeah, you didn't hear that. Not you, but this dude.
No.
You didn't hear anything. You didn't hear me burn down the kitchen. But don't worry, I won't be anywhere near the kitchen this time.
I bet Farron can teach you, help you how to cook.
I guess so, but never really had a reason to learn for now. Most of
Yeah.
the time, I mean, most of the time I just roast the animals above the fire.
Mm. I'm going in there. I know you just said keep yourself away from the kitchen, but I'm going in here. Where is the kettle? I know we have one. It's somewhere. I think it's actually in the map room.
Is it? Oh yeah, it is in the map
I
room.
don't know why the kettle's over here.
I guess at some point Tai Tai probably needs the kettle. Grandmama probably needs the kettle at some point when she's planning.
Yay.
Hey.
I have no idea how to make tea.
It's okay. She'll teach you.
I know. There's tea blossoms somewhere, and I don't know where they are.
Huh.
I'm gonna go look.
Well, right. I'm gonna have to see to the rest of the living quarters if that's the case. I shall. Yeah, I shall leave you be then.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, Sable. If anything, just let me know and I'll be there.
Alright.
Sounds good. Take care.
What am I supposed to do now? Yes? Let me get my banner pattern, bro. I want my banner pattern. Oh, it isn't, is it? What the hell do they want me to do? Hello, oh, hi, Shan. Carry my bouquet of flowers. Yeah, I have the flower charge, so it's fine. Also, this is just funny to me. Yeah, I realized that way after. Yeah, right. Which means I have to make the other banners. I have to make the other ones. Like, I'm sorry, guys. I'd have to make one of the other ones. Like, yes, you did fine. What do you mean? You did great. We're both bad, and we did good. You did perfectly fine. Ugh. When you were leaving, though, I was checking the scores, and I didn't know what he was saying. I just have to figure out how to get ink sacks. I should have asked for ink sacks. Can I ask for ink sacks instead, Cal? Or just black dye? Can I just get black dye? No, I should. I'm gonna dump my inventory anywhere. It should be in the new storage area. Uh. By the way, Shen, you stole one of my buttons, but it's fine. Yeah, I only have one button on me now, not two. Yeah. I mean, I don't need it. I only need one button to access the room, so it's fine. Me asking for black dye instead. Oh my god. Should I put on me making here. Put on me making banner patterns. Because this was the last one I had. I want to see if I can get like a different. What looks good? That just looks sad. um. Wait, that's cool. Wait, I'm cooking. Wait, I'm cooking. I'm cooking, guys. I kind of want this one. This is just what I'm doing now. I'm just trying. Can I get like a different... Guys. We have to. We have to. No, I like this one. Wait, this is 8. I can't do this one. What can I take away? Reason I say I can't do it is because, you can only 7. 7. So I could take away that. Then if I add that, take away that one, save that too. Give me this. Let me do one. Or I guess take away that. There. Okay, back to Minecraft. I know what the system is. System, but like what it needs. Thank you guys. Yeah, we gotta thank the animals. That one stick. I had one singular stick in my inventory. What type of carpet is it? I have no idea. What are you? Grid. Pick one, guys. Anyway, I know it was like only an hour, but I don't care. I'm going to bed. Not bed. I'm watching a movie or something. I'm done with it. I'm tired. Okay. Yeah. No, usually I stream late. It is 10:30 in the morning.